Ya escuché las cintas y son bastante simples, la verdad. Entonces, lo único que tengo que hacer es ir y resolverla
Another volume by
y
Arkham
resolver el
Editions.
coso. ¿Cómo es que era para usar esta cosa? Listo. Y por eso es que uno no debe tocar estos libros.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Ahora estamos viendo desde el punto de vista de la doctora.
Very well. I'll examine him.
Ahora examinemos a este pobre diablo.
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
Además de muy mala alimentación, al parecer que tiene algo adentro.
His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky. 30-year-old subject, severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
No puedo traducir esto, yo no sé términos médicos.
An opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Tiene algo metido en el estómago. El estado de sus extremidades está bastante deshidratado. Entonces, empecemos con... Está bastante deshidratado. ¿Por qué estaría deshidratado?
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
Pues yo puedo explicarlo porque yo tengo mi conocimiento en Lovecraft. Se está convirtiendo en un profundo, en un Deep One. Un servidor de los dioses del mar. Dagon, Cthulhu, Hydra.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
Sus huesos son bastante débiles y tiene unas cosas raras en las puntas de los dedos.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
Su cuerpo está mutando.
I
Sí,
almost
exacto.
don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
Los síntomas. Nunca he visto algo como esto. Lo estás convirtiendo en un monstruo. Vamos a intentar ser pacíficos.
These are alarming symptoms. If we don't act, he'll die.
Do you believe that? I'm not as convinced, you see. I even think this man has a strong chance of completely healing from his ailments.
No, Doctor. This patient isn't himself anymore. He's dying.
Really? What do you mean by isn't himself?
He's changing. His physical characteristics, they are more animal than human now.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
Ay, Dios.
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Él tiene demasiada palanca en esta comunidad como para que le hiciéramos algo.
I disapprove of Fuller's methods, but his treatments have saved more lives than I can count.
And Mr. Blake? You said yourself he was dying.
I don't know what to think for now. What I'm sure of is that Fuller is hiding something from us. And I need to know what that is before I take a chance exposing him.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep mum.
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects.
Medicina desconocida. Eso es algo que no te gustaría escuchar en un hospital. Déjame mirar. Oh, está abierto.
This place draws you in and never lets you go. The
Está
answers
cerrado.
must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Everybody says it.
Abramos aquí.
An old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Mantienen quitando el agua y siempre le toca ir a pedir permiso a la enfermera jefa. Y siempre la están tratando mal, pobrecita. Farmacia.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again.
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan?
Oh, listen to the way you talk.
Uomo delincuente. Ah, Lombroso. Claro. Para los que no sepan, Lombroso era un... que sacó algo interesante. Y es que él sacó un argumento que un criminal no se hace, sino que nace. Entonces, según Lombroso, para saber que un niño iba a ser un criminal era tocarle la cabeza y ver que faltaba cierta parte del cráneo. Aunque se usaba mucho en diálogos de eugenesis y esas cosas.
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
Falta medicina.
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, and Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
Oh, abierto.
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
El archivo de Pierce. Interesante.
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I'll see to it right away.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
Oh. What state is he in now?
You should go see for yourself, Doctor.
Entonces alguien está pidiendo la... Oh, Bradley, ¿qué hubo?
Ethan.
Marie,
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
Tell me your symptoms.
I have headaches. And I can't sleep.
Do you suffer from insomnia?
No. Look, I don't want you to laugh at me.
Ethan, if you don't trust me, then who?
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
Bradley está teniendo pesadillas.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh, there's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Me da tanto pesar ver a Bradley. Me cae tan bien.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Oh. Señoras y señores, sistema de salud estadounidense. Una porquería.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination.
No entiendo
He bit
los
his
términos
lips so
médicos.
much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
Me puedo mover. Oh, el brazo.
His binds left bloody wounds.
So,
Oof.
Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
A ver, debemos mantenernos arreglando sus heridas. No sé qué más podemos hacer. Este paciente ha recibido un maltratamiento.
You did good work. The tranquilizer is kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage his wounds.
Thank you, Doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe an antifungal treatment for his dysgeusia. In the meantime, feed him intravenously.
It'll be done.
Salvando vidas. No me gustan los hospitales. Yo solo voy a un hospital si me estoy muriendo.
What is the boiler room key doing here? The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
La llave para la sala de las calderas. ¿Y este tipo?
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Oh, se dañó se quebró la espalda. Uf.
The whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
The one that hides the smuggling business.
Oh no, not them. They don't go on that side of the island. Everyone in his place. The captain on one side, Cat on the other, and me. Well, I've been to the whaling station, I have.
What did you see there?
Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back?
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Se acercó a donde tratan las ballenas y está herido.
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her
Bien.
file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
Ahora sí vamos para las oficinas. Oh,
Gentlemen,
Entonces.
may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
sí, estas son las que querían saber sobre su mamá. Ah, la cocina está abierta. ¿Qué cocina tan mediocre?
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
Ah, interesante. Los pacientes y el personal comen lo mismo. Eso es poco común. Lo más probable es que me toque hacer una extracción.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
Exacto. Está zapa.
Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Zapa. Está cerrada la sala de operaciones.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
Ok, no hay problema. ¿Están haciendo inventario?
Please. The fewer interruptions there are, the faster I'll be finished.
Ok, tranquila.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Muy bien. No tiene la fuerza.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
¿Dónde puedo sacar una herramienta de esas? ¿Ya terminó de hacer el inventario? Sí, perfecto. Oh, spot hidden. ¿Dónde puede estar? Velo, voy. Ah. Perfecto.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
Pobrecita. Pero pues, sacrificios.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Ya de largo. Excelente.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here.
Tenemos que entrar rápido.
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
Primero exploremos qué hay antes de ponerme a joder con acertijos.
The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders. Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle. I've unlocked something.
Fácil.
Patient files. I was right.
Ahora. Buscar, ¿qué más puedo encontrar? Aquí. Parecería como el lugar obvio, ¿no? Ah.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos.
This finger belonged to a woman. Why keep it here?
Un dedo de una mujer. ¿Más para dormir?
Why is Ethan on medication?
Porque Bradley tiene medicación.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
Sí, porque tiene reportes de ella. Experimentó en su sangre.
But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
Pero no sirvió para nada.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Están sospechando del esposo de Sarah.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Tiene que esconder todo lo que pertenece a Hawkins.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection.
Deberíamos de irnos.
I must go back to the basement.
Cerrado.
I should go another way.
Cerrado. Ahora vamos para el sótano. Creo que fue aquí que ella decidió ayudar a Pierce. Ni idea. Sangre. Abierto.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Oh, mierda.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly. Talk, filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
Fue
Take
Charles
a minute
Hawkins.
to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead!
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The
Eso fue
book.
fácil.
Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait! No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
Me está ofreciendo ayuda, sí, ¿por qué no?
All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go! Rescue the doctor!
Thank you, Drake.
¿Dónde sacó el carro? ¿Quién sabe?
I pray that Colden is really here. And alive.
Lo voy a dejar hasta aquí. Nos vemos en el próximo capítulo de La llamada de Cthulhu.